series end here tonight. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Justice Winslow's still injured. They're counting the days until he returns.
Kevin, when you consider this injury that he has now, I mean, it's pretty clear. He's going to miss the rest of the playoffs.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami, the big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Freak is out there with Bledsoe. And it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jump.
Outside Bosh. Now here's Freak. He's guarded close. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. First quarter, just over a minute played. Bledsoe kicks to Whiteside. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
So it's Brooklyn now. It's a 3-point game. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
You know, but they were able to hang in there for most of that game. But at the end, you know, when it matters most in terms of what I call winning time, they just could not make the plays on either end of the floor.
Yeah, I like that term, winning time. But as you said, they didn't get run over, but just couldn't convert when they needed to in the end.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I caught up with Coach Paul Westphal. I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Bledsoe, following the basket by Dwight Howard. It's up a 3, and there's Bledsoe on the assist by Freak. And it's 7 points for Eric Bledsoe.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
That's the ball.
Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked the ball. And stolen by Freak.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bosh sets the pick for Freak. Up off the screen, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there. That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Outer dishes to Bosh. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Kicks it to Clarkson. Poke loose. He feeds it to Howard. Miami grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Bosh. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
And here's Clarkson. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. And Young kicks to Howard. And stolen by Whiteside. And stolen by Howard. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Well, no question the players you see listed here. The assist leaders at small forward were some of the best passers in the league outside the point guard position. Number 5 is Joe Johnson.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Just spread the floor.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys, and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Laverne, he's checked in for Bosch. Wade comes in for Crowder, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Count the bucket. Young's got his first bucket of the night.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now, here's Whiteside. Here's Freak. Whiteside sets the bit for Freak. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now Lamb. Back to Jack. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. The Heat leading by 6. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the basket by Wade.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Jack with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He dishes it to Lopez. Puts it up from 12. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Nice shot there without a sec.
Ladies and gentlemen, yours.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Freak in at shooting guard. Chris Bosh is out there with Laverne. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Harris in at the point. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets really lit up the floor. He dropped in 15 points and rounded out a solid overall game, playing lockdown defense and finding open teammates. You can credit his performance as a big part of their Game 3 win. Let's see what happens in Game 4, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
Here's Jack. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Harris with it. Now Jack defending. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Crowder, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Clarkson passes to Lopez. There's a screen. Stolen by Bosch. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And a wide open look for Freak. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. Number 1, the Heat.
Kevin, their opponents haven't been able to score effectively throughout the regular season because they always, for whatever offense their opponents throw at them.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Miami. Nets trail by 11. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Joe Johnston on the wing for three. The shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Freak. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Freak at the line for 2.
Free throw good. Freak.
Complete domination. What a game for Freak. He has 8 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
The Heat making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in. Here's Akacha. That one goes. Count it.
Akacha. Assist goes to Jordan.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 7. Here's Freak. The rebound by Johnson. Now here's Clarkson. Guarded by Bledsoe. The dish now to Clarkson. Down low. Here's Howard. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Bosch, the screen. And here's Freak. He's got 9. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Clarkson. The pass to Lopez. 11 feet away, and it's sent back by Bosch. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up, and Freak throws it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Johnson outside. From 13. Here's Lopez. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he makes it. And through one half, it...
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with Dwayne.
We welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. You know Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
The Heat leading by 18. Young out there with Johnson. Then there's Howard. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Paul Westphal. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. That's good. Young's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Nets. Miami's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely.
Move the ball. Stick it
Passes it to Crowder. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Nets passing it around. Back to Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. They get it again. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now Clarkson, Johnson in the corner. Off target with the open look.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Pass to Whiteside. There's the feed to Bledsoe. Out left to the wing. Howard against Bosch. Shoots from the baseline. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bosch has got 7.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Clarkson dishes to Howard. Johnson outside. Back to Howard. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Ball.
4 on the shot clock. And Young kicks to Johnson.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Move the ball.
Bledsoe outside. Here's Freak. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Assist from
Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Brooklyn timeout.
Timeout. Start it. Get out of here, man. They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that last break, Coach Paul Westphal had some words for his team. He made no mistake that Dwight Howard has got to be the focal point of their offense. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Pass to Freak. And he slams it down right on the top of Thaddeus.
Can't stop. Move. Pulled off the quick crossover and left his man in the dust.
He started the drive well and ended it even better. The power jam there.
Yes, sirree.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Johnson outside. Back to Young. To the left wing. They get a hand on it. To the inside, and it's Bledsoe off the drive. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Howard with this screen on Bledsoe. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Whiteside. Shot to stop the drought. Good as the jump shot falls. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off.
Whoa!
Good. And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Inside, Young. And he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Puts one up from 19. This one for 3. And the shot is good. Crowder's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Feeds to Johnson. Puts up the baby hook. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
You look at what Howard has done so far. He's got 8 points, and he's able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker.
Teams changing it up here. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. On the floor for Miami, Freak. He's in at shooting guard. P.J. Tucker is out there with Laverne. Then there's Haslam, and it's Harris in at the point guard position.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Dishes it to Freak.
Sticking too much.
There's a good screen. Off the pick. Off the screen. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Haslam a screen. Here's Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they continue to bury the jump shot.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Lamb. Off target with his 3.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Freak with it. And stolen by Howard. In transition, here come the Nets. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Good on the second free throw.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
Howard setting the pick for Brooks. He kicks to Aldridge. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Heat.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Miami's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Screen by Howard. Howard setting the pick for Lamb. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks with no one around. And it's off from 3-point range. Freak passes to Harris. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. To the paint. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Great sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit.
Dwayne, you had a huge impact on the boards tonight. Was that something you tried to do?
Yeah, Coach told me to rebound. I've been trying to rebound lately, so just trying to get out there and help out.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's freak.
It's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had it go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in his tank, buddy.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher. He drove the lane time and time again and got points inside to show for it. An explosive, hard-charging performance. I loved it.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, they enter the conference semifinals looking very tough. A clean sweep in round 1. They're hoping to carry that momentum into game 1 tonight. And the conference semis, Kenny, 8 teams looking to make that cut for the Final Four. What's the mental state of the underdogs in this round?
Oh, you just have to believe anything is possible, because it is. A big shot, a big injury, anything can change the trajectory of a series.
You know, to win as an underdog, you just got to want it more than your opponent. Problem is, the top seeds are usually at the top because they want it the most. But every now and then, an underdog can come in and take everything away.
Top seeds are normally at the top?
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah. Lesser seeds are usually at the bottom.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave
Listen up. Everything's got to be sharper, stronger. Details, guys, details. Let's take care of the ball. Get back in transition. Rebound. Push the tempo. Let's control the pace and set the tone for the rest of the playoffs. Stay focused. Every possession counts. Let's go!
We are here live at the American Airlines Arena with the crowd going crazy. The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. You look at Miami. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Johnson. Patrick Patterson is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Jennings, and it's Hunter in at the 2. Now here's Jennings. Patterson a screen on Bledsoe. Jennings dishes to Patterson. Johnson, the pass to Jennings. Patterson, the screen. Jennings kicks to Hunter. Lets it go with the 3. Nice D from Freak.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Freak. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Drummond with a screen on right side. Right side Jennings. Drummond a screen. Jennings passes to Drummond. Detroit shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. Free throw good, Drummond. And the Heat making a change here. Burns checked in. Second free throw, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Freak. Right side a screen. Freak with it. Bledsoe outside. Shot clock at 3. From outside, off the mark. Johnson goes in. Pass to Hunter. Now the feed to Jennings. Dishes to Johnson. It's back to Jennings. Hunter, the pass to Drummond. Shoots from the high post. Misses off the left iron.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Freak dishes to Laverne. Bledsoe kicks to Freak. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
There's Jennings with the 3, and it's good.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bledsoe passes to Freak. Count that one. Freak's got 6.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Pass to Patterson. Intercepted. And it's the Heat on the break. Bledsoe's got the ball. And Freak throws it down.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pistons trail by 4. Patterson a screen on Bledsoe. Jennings kicks to Patterson. First trip to the line for him here.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
That free throw good from Patterson. Roten's checked in for Hunter. And Patterson drops them both. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Right side a screen. There's Freak. Can't get it to go. And Detroit the other way now. They double him with Freak. Patterson dishes to Drummond. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Well, you look at Bledsoe. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, DJ Augustine. He's right there as well.
And the bright Lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Right side, Jennings. Here's Johnson, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And he's able to get it back. Just 5 to shoot, and the shot is good. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Freak, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Detroit gets called for the foul.
Looking at the game for Freak, he already has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Whiteside. Wade comes in for Crowder, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Ilyasova gets the bucket.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Here's Freak. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow. And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here is Augustine. There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. That's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Johnson wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's good once more. Nice make there from Freak.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And here's Jennings outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Here's Wade. Passes to Tucker. He kicks to Freak. And he dunks it in right on top of Stanley Johnson. Oh, brother.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being a sound player, a guy who's not all about himself, who puts his team first and who works hard and who doesn't talk back, who doesn't do the negative things. He's a team player, he's a team guy, and he works hard.
Patterson, Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yep, Velcro Valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do, and be where he's supposed to be, and do it when he's supposed to do it.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Hunter is out there with Tony Roten. Then it's Ilyasova. Then there's Kufis. And it's Stokes in at the 4. There's the pass to Harris. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Shot is off.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Elbow shot is on the way. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. The Pistons trailing. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets really lit it up. He ended with 19 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. It was just a fantastic outing for him, and really there wasn't any way to prevent him from taking over the game. Fun to watch, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Offensive rebound. For Miami, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside Bosch. He feeds it to Harris. Back to Bosch. Lets a floater go.